Okay, hi SEC. Here I am again with another video. This is a training video on how to use the document camera in a pinch. There are a couple ways that you can use it to record, not just present to the front of the room, but you could also use it in Zoom, you can use it in Kaltura Capture, and then you can record independently with the Sphere 2 software that comes with the document camera. So let's show you how. First thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you are on the right version if you want to record audio through the document camera. The college has two different versions of the document camera, and you can tell which version number it is. It's right here on the front of it. This is an M50. It does not have audio. The M70s do have audio. So just be aware that's one of the things that you're going to want to look at when you go to use the document camera. And when I go to publish this video, I'll include a link to rooms that will have the different models and where they're located at, the M50s and the M70s. Okay, the document camera itself has to have a couple things to work correctly set up. One of those is the USB cable that's on this side. It's just make sure that it's plugged in all the way and tight. I've seen it halfway plugged in and it not work. So check that if you don't see the camera when you go to use the app or any of the other things that you want to use to record. The other thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you are on PC camera on this side. So on the other side of the camera, there's this little bitty toggle switch here. Don't put it on USB flash drive. Make sure it's on this side, PC cam. And then you should be good to go. Oh, of course, you're going to want to make sure it's green and on. And then you can start looking at programs. So just by default, the Sphere 2 program is the program that connects to the document camera. You'll notice I've got my fingers there and I can see my fingers when I go to record. Now, one thing I do like to point out is the document cameras are pretty diverse in terms of their resolution and frame rates and all that kind of things. Sometimes people don't like the default setting. When they walk into a classroom, they may see when they move their hand back and forth or when they're recording, there's a lot of blur, a lot of fuzziness, you might say. You can change that by clicking on this very first icon here and going to the last setting. I don't know what the name of it is. Image adjustment. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to click on mode, which is the last button. And I've got these choices here. I think if I hover over these long enough, it tells you what they are. Text mode is the default mode. And if I just show you really quick, I'll just put that over there. And when you do that, any of the other modes, when you do that, you'll notice your fingers and the frame rates it's a little, can be a little disturbing. The best option is probably to leave it on the running person icon. That provides the most amount of frame rates. But for those of you who are interested in doing technical, up close and personal shots, there are the scientific options. And every time I'm doing that, I'm clicking on this first icon here, then I'm going to the sub menu, clicking on the last icon and clicking it again, and I've got these choices. This is going to change resolution and size, and if you hover over them, you can see the different options that you have to choose from. The motion mode is the one that I prefer the most. So I'm gonna just put that out there. Okay, once I've done that, the next thing that I wanna do, and I can refer to my instructions that are on the Kaltura document reader page from within the Canvas instructor course. The next thing that you'd want to do, if you want to record from within the Sphere program is to use the recording options right here. So I could record this way and just do a quick recording. There's a 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's plenty. And now I'm going to stop it. And now I've got a record done. And I can see that my recording showed up right away. There's my recording. And what I could do then is take this recording and upload it. And you might say, well, it opened up the video player, but I don't know where that actual file is. I can find that if I look in the directions. Over here it says, to view the video library, select the waffle icon. Okay, so that's up here in the corner. Waffle icon, video, and there's my video that I just made. So I can choose that folder from down here, and I found it, and then from there I could upload it into my class, go to one of my courses over here, oops, choose one that I don't want to mess up, there we go, my sandbox, and then I could choose my media, do this with my phone in my hand, and choose add new and upload media. And then I could just drag and drop that file right on top, give it a name, and call it good. And eventually, after it's done uploading and encoding, I'll be able to see it. Now again, this one won't have any audio on it because this document camera doesn't have audio. And again, I will provide a list of which rooms have the M50s and the M70s. But that's just a quick, easy way of doing it with the Sphere 2 camera. The next video I will show you will be how to use it with Zoom.